As I said, I'm going to be telling you about the different countries that I've traveled and lived and worked in and what I learned from each. I told you about South Korea, you can find the video. Today I want to tell you about Malaysia. I spent a year in Malaysia and same thing, I was teaching English, but this time I was at a university and this is what I learned. I learned in Malaysia that we are more similar than we would like to think.
I am leaving Malaysia. And everybody's like, why are you so sad? Are you gonna miss Malaysia? And I'm like,
Malaysia, I am very sad and heartbroken because I am leaving. I'm leaving all this.
Pernah tak anda dengar orang kata Malaysia ni macam-macam negatif? Katanya tak selamat, tak mesra, tak macam yang digambarkan. Tapi peliknya, bila pelancong asing sendiri jejak kaki ke Malaysia, satu demi satu isu negatif itu seolah-olah terpadam sendiri. Dan yang paling mengejutkan, bukan saja mereka selesa, ramai yang rasa berat hati untuk tinggalkan Malaysia. Kenapa ini boleh berlaku? Ramai pelancong datang dengan persepsi. Apa yang mereka lihat di media sosial, berita luar, atau cerita orang lain. Tapi bila mereka sampai, mereka jumpa senyuman, mereka jumpa orang yang sudi tolong tanpa diminta, mereka jumpa suasana yang tenang dan selamat. Sedikit demi sedikit, cerita negatif yang mereka percaya sebelum ini hilang makna di depan mata sendiri.
As I said, I'm going to be telling you about the different countries that I've traveled and lived and worked in and what I learned from each. I told you about South Korea, you can find the video. Today I want to tell you about Malaysia. I spent a year in Malaysia and same thing, I was teaching English, but this time I was at a university and this is what I learned. I learned in Malaysia that we are more similar than we would like to think. Growing up Christian, I was taught that Muslims and Islam was a bad religion and, you know, they pray to Allah and in retrospect, Allah is God in Arabic. But I had such a negative view of a people and a religion that I had never met. And living in Malaysia, that completely flipped. I lived with two women who were around my age at the time, and they were practicing Muslims, and you know, they were praying 5 times a day, they were teaching me about their religion, but every Sunday morning, I was still going to church, every Sunday morning they would wake me up and say, Kanisa, it's time to wake up, go to church. And the love and community that they created for me was shocking. And another thing that I learned and loved about Muslims was when they see each other in different spaces, they treat each other like brothers without knowing each other. As soon as they see you, you're Muslim, they're like, we're family. That's some gangster shit, and I loved it. And I realized that even the things that I was struggling with, the dogma that I was struggling with, the shame and guilt that I carried because of my religion, they carried it too. They carried the same dogma, they carried the same pain, the same shame, the same guilt. That's what I learned in Malaysia, and Malaysian food, fucking fantastic. You should totally visit Malaysia. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, but go with an open heart and an open mind, especially if you grew up around Christian dogma that teaches you that your religion is the best and the most awesome in the world, and try to be open into seeing how other people worship and how loving and good and kind they are, despite what your media tells you about them.
so guys, I am leaving Malaysia. And everybody's like, why are you so sad? Are you gonna miss Malaysia? And I'm like, have you ever lived in a country where the food has no flavor? I guess not, that's why I don't think you can understand.
Malaysia, I am very sad and heartbroken because I am leaving. I'm leaving all this. That's not fair, Malaysia. That's not fair. But I'll be back into this. We are stuck, Malaysia. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just going to Singapore for 2 days and I'll be back, okay? We are stuck.
Terus berjalan, hari silih berganti, gue semakin menghitung mundur berapa lama lagi ya gue jadi warga KL. Ya guys, bentar lagi gue mau meninggalkan KL, negara Malaysia tercinta. Sedih banget. Gue tuh mikir ya, orang yang berpisahnya nggak baik-baik aja ya, di detik-detik hari terakhir mau pisah, harinya akan datang aja, yang diinget tuh memori-memori baik kan, manusiawi lah kayak gitu. Gue rasa sedih gue nih double deh guys. Selain berpisahnya udah of course baik-baik nih sama negara Malaysia, di hari-hari gue menjalani hidup di sini, di setiap inci langkah-langkah kecil gue menjalani hari di sini tuh rasanya penuh rasa syukur gitu, happy banget tinggal di negara ini. Malaysia tuh nyaman, aman, bersih, teratur, orangnya baik, tas publiknya rapi, kesehatannya terjangkau. Mau jadi rakyat atau jadi perantau di sini tuh rasanya aman gitu. Malaysia tuh hidup simple tapi berkualitas gitu guys. Tapi ya kalau boleh pinjem quotes-nya para perantau nih, katanya home is not a place, it's people. Jadi alhamdulillah kita masih bisa bareng-bareng juga pindah ke benua yang lain walaupun sedih. So thank you Malaysia, starting today and forever, you will always be our second home. Bismillahirrohmanirrohim. Semoga dimanapun juga bisa betah, tetap happy, dan tetap berdoa supaya bisa balik lagi tinggal di Malaysia. Ada yang bisa tebak nggak? Gue sekeluarga mau pindah kemana?
Malaysia bukan hanya bangunan tinggi atau tempat cantik. Yang buat pelancong susah nak pergi adalah manusia di dalamnya. Cara orang menyapa, cara peniaga melayan, cara jiran anggap orang asing seperti keluarga sendiri. Ada pelancong kata, di Malaysia mereka rasa dilihat sebagai manusia, bukan sekadar pelawat. Dan perasaan itu bukan mudah nak ditinggalkan. Ramai pelancong datang dari negara yang hidupnya laju dan tegang. Tekanan kerja, kos hidup tinggi, emosi sentiasa letih. Di Malaysia, mereka jumpa ritme hidup yang lebih perlahan, makan dengan tenang, berjalan tanpa rasa takut. Bila hati dah rasa aman, isu negatif yang dulu dibesar-besarkan, terpadam sendiri tanpa perlu diperdebatkan.
So sad that I live in Malaysia because my daughter is very, very happy. Bardzo chciałabym mieć ją blisko siebie. Wiem, że dla każdej matki najważniejsze jest to, żeby jej dziecko było szczęśliwe. Dlatego cieszę się, że Agatka jest tutaj, że znalazła swoje miejsce. Thank you Malaysia, że przyjęliście ją tu tak ładnie, że pokochaliście was ze wzajemnością, że czuje się tutaj dobrze, że ma was przyjaciół i że chce tutaj być, że to jest jej miejsce. Dziękuję. I can't wait to visiting Agatha again soon. Please do.
When I say I leave Malaysia, oh no! I'm gonna leave the country soon because it's the end of my 3 months of my 90 days that I'm allowed to stay as a French citizen, and I'm very happy I've discovered this culture. It's a very interesting country. If you have never been to Malaysia, I highly recommend you to come here because you might be surprised about a lot of things. And how I feel, obviously I feel sad because I got a lot of people who enjoy what I'm doing here in Malaysia, but at the same time I'm also very excited about the next country that I'm gonna visit, and it's gonna be an adventure. Like, I'm gonna literally bring you with me to this new culture. It's gonna be a different culture. I'm gonna give you a hint, like, it's not gonna be a Muslim country, majority not gonna be Muslim country. It's gonna be different. When do I leave exactly? I leave in a little bit less than 2 weeks now, at the end of the month. Until then, I don't want to really do crazy stuff and move every day like I've been doing for some time, but it's more gonna be relaxing. I'm gonna kind of conclude this journey in Malaysia, do some comparisons with the country I've been before, which is Thailand, but the next step is gonna be to go back to KL. I'm gonna go back to KL soon. Right now I'm in Kuantan. This is Kuantan here, but I don't really have plan. I'm just here to relax for a few days and then move back to KL.
Terima kasih Malaysia kerana menerima saya di negara anda yang indah. I made it back to America. I am jet lagging. I couldn't sleep even though I'm tired. There's 12-13 hours difference between America and Malaysia, and after a long trip, about 35 hours. Imagine that. And not being able to sleep because of the jet lag is not that easy. Responding this comment, they want me to pay farewell in Bahasa Melayu. So here it is. Terima kasih Malaysia kerana menerima saya di negara anda yang indah. Terima kasih atas layanan yang hebat, makanan sedap seperti nasi lemak, roti canai dan mamak serta pelbagai jenis masakan lain. Terima kasih kerana menunjukkan kasih sayang dan hormat. Terima kasih kerana menerima saya sebagai tetamu di negara anda yang cantik. Saya sayang korang semua. Saya akan sentiasa sayang korang semua. Malaysia sentiasa ada tempat khas di hati saya kerana kebaikannya. Terima kasih semua. Saya tak sabar nak balik ke Malaysia. Sekarang saya dah balik ke Mereka. Harap suatu hari nanti saya akan kembali ke Malaysia saya yang indah. Thank you for showing love to the music I did. Even though I made it with AI, you showed a great, amazing love that actually surprised me. when I landed in Germany in my connected flight. I was sad that I left Malaysia. Then I landed and turned on my TikTok and my IG, and I see the amount of DMs and comments and shares of like cheered me up. I love you all. Till next time. This is Mr. T. This time from America. Much love.
Today is the day. We're leaving Malaysia. It's so sad. SubhanAllah. This is the last night of me being here. How does it feel? Feels pretty weird. Not gonna lie. Being here for 4 months now, like I would literally carry this umbrella everywhere I go, because randomly at 2 p.m. it would just thunderstorm for like 30 minutes and then just goes straight back to being sunny. I don't know. Let's give Malaysia a review after 4 months of being here. I've only been to 2 other places in my life. That's my hometown, and then Phuket, Thailand. So my hometown sucks. But at the same time, like, home is home, and you'll always miss it, even if your home is negative weather right now and it's 90 degrees here. Food, Malaysian food. Let's talk about that for a second. Honestly, when we're talking about specifically Malaysian cuisine, like nasi lemak, there are different like fried stuff, satay, I'd give it like a solid 6 out of 10. Also, all the hotels I've been to, insane views. This is just my room. This is the 4th floor, so this is not the best hotel room that I've been in, but like, just look at the view. Wow. Where am I going now? Am I going back home? Am I going somewhere else? We are not going back home. We are transitioning from Amazon rainforest to Sahara Desert, Egypt, inshallah. أنا أريد أذهب إلى مكتب. I don't know if that's correct. Instead of the whole أنا بدي شوي garbage. Just kidding. Yeah. Inshallah, I will see you guys. I will see y'all in Sahara Desert, Egypt.
Sebab itu, bila tiba masa nak pulang, ramai pelancong termenung lama. Bukan sebab mereka tak ada tiket, tapi sebab hati mereka tertinggal di Malaysia. Malaysia mungkin tak sempurna, tapi bagi mereka yang datang dengan hati terbuka, Malaysia tinggalkan kesan yang sangat dalam. Kalau anda sendiri pernah dengar cerita negatif tentang Malaysia, mungkin soalan sebenar bukan, apa orang cakap tentang Malaysia? Tapi, apa yang anda rasa bila benar-benar sampai ke sini? Kalau cerita ini menyentuh hati anda, jangan lupa subscribe Arus Story, kerana di sini kita ceritakan Malaysia dari sudut yang jarang orang berani ceritakan.
Arus Story, dari lensa dan cerita. Bukan sahaja dihayati, tapi dipelajari.